All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, Briffway Galaxy Food Center in Lyons, Miller Septic Tank in Cedar Crossing, Lassiter Implement in Lyons, GTS Plantation, L&B Trucking in Uvalde, John's Country Junction in Lyons, Oak Park Church of God, Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in Lyons, and the Cedar Crossing Church of God. Now let's go into the field where the voices of the Toombs County Bulldogs, Eddie Toole and Matt Lynn, are ready to announce the game as the Toombs County Bulldogs face their County Bulldogs. It's going to be a dogfight.
Welcome to the pit in May. Spring football in the air. And Matt, it's great to be back on the air and calling football.
Yeah, it is, especially right here in the springtime. It just tops off a great 2021 athletic year for the Toombs County Bulldogs, all their sporting activities. We got some of the football players up in the regional or state meet competing for state championships today. And what a way to get it started. We got Thomas Cloud and Logan Lander, both of them upcoming seniors, and both of them should play pretty big roles with the Bulldogs this year in the season coming up out there for the meeting with the referees.
Yeah, Toombs County taking on Wheeler County Bulldogs. Wheeler County making the trip over from Alamo. And they've got teams meeting out in the center of the field. And Toombs County has won the toss and deferred to the second half. So looks like we're going to be kicking it away.
Wheeler County, though they're single A and they've been down the last couple of years until last year, expect big things out of them out of the single A bracket this year. They've got a familiar face over there across the sideline, a former Toombs County Bulldog and a former head coach of the Robert Toombs Christian Academy over here in Lyons. So we're very familiar with Coach Thomas Smith, and he has spent 1 year with the Wheeler County Bulldogs and took them right there to the edge of the playoffs, which, when you win 5 games and in one season compared to winning 5 over 5 seasons, they're excited, and those kids that he's got are excited.
They really are, and he brings them in. I'm sure he's anticipating what talent he's got back and what he is going to be looking at for the upcoming year. Here comes the Toombs County Bulldogs, ready to set off the spring game. And, Matt, I got to thinking, it's supposed to be down to 48 tonight. So, how funny is that? It's actually going to be cooler tonight than it was in most of the season last year.
That's right. And it was just with a low of 74 3 days ago. So it takes a good time to get cool.
It does. Toombs County now will be lining up to kick it away. Wheeler County will be receiving. So let's set the picture. We're here at the pit. Field's looking lovely as always. A beautiful facility that we have here, and we're thankful for everybody that had a hand in making this possible. But Wheeler County comes in. They're all in white, got red helmets, black numbers. Toombs County comes in blue pants, red jerseys with white numbers and red helmets. And we're getting ready to line down and kick it away on this spring football night.
I'm interested. I believe that's going to be Mata getting ready to kick it off. Julian Marion Vitale not out there to kick it as we're used to seeing.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and apologize for the both of us. We have no roster. All we know is what we know from last year. And some of these kids have changed jerseys and numbers and positions especially. So we'll do our best to try to highlight each one of these young men as they here getting ready to kick off. And Toombs County, we put our foot in it. We kick it down to 15. And, of course, there's no run back here in the spring game. They're just going to set it on the 20 or 25 and start 1st and 10.
That's if you haven't ever been to a high school or college spring game, it will throw you off with some of the rules they've got with the no returns and that'll go for punts also.
Right. No pressure, that sort of thing, and just giving the kids the opportunity to go through the motions. So Wheeler County will start 1st and 10 from the 30. That's a change from last year. They used to start from the 25, but they're putting it on the 30 to start off 1st and 10. So Toombs County's lined down on defense for the first time. in this spring game. Wheeler County's quarterback out to throw, and it's picked off. Number 27, Logan Landrum with the interception and runs it back to about the 19 or 20-yard line. Let's see where they set him off. They say he stepped out at the 22. So now one play in, and Toombs County's on offense, and we're 1st and 10 from the 22.
Their quarterback, number 1, met Tank Morris. If they haven't ever met, they just met. Tank had a hold of him when he was throwing the ball and forced him into the hurry, forced him to throw the pick.
Gavin Hall, number 14, into as the quarterback this year, and he hands it up the middle, and we got some flags flying. A lot of this game and the aspect of it is to help these young the returning players, not only them, but the new kids that'll be involved in the, making sure they're watching what they're doing. There's no holding. There's no, penalties like that. Of course, they're waving the flag off. I'm sure they're just going to warn those guys. You can't use your hands this way. You have to watch. So it's a learning process, not only for our team, but for the Wheeler County Bulldogs as well.
They've got Tamari MacArthur in the backfield. He got a few carries last year, and I figured he would be the starter. He's a former Wheeler County Bulldog.
And he's hit hard behind the line of scrimmage. Gavin Hall handed it off, and he just really had nowhere to go. That left sideline just kind of collapsed on him, and they got deep penetration, so it'll bring up 2nd down now and about 14. We lost about 4 on the play.
That's going to be something that Coach Marsh and the offensive line coaches, Coach Versluis and Wilson, is going to be looking at with this offensive line. They're all brand new up there this year except Brock Nobles.
Gavin to throw, got a man across the middle, and gets it complete to number 11, and I'm not really sure.
I believe that's going to be Caden Marsh.
Is that Caden? He was 1 last year, so they've just added another 1. I guess next year he'll be 111. Hey. Caden Marsh on the reception, enough for the 1st down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 now from the 11. And
we're having
clock's not running. So we're going to stop a few minutes here to try to get this worked out. But, Matt, one of the reasons that we wanted to do this spring football, and this is kind of unusual to do a spring football game on the radio, but one reason we kind of, we wanted to do this is to highlight these kids and let everybody know what we had coming back, what some new talent that we've got coming up that we can be expected to seeing things in the fall from. And so, we're going to talk a good bit about some of these kids and maybe what they done last year and kind of what we're anticipating for the year coming up. And we'll start off with Gavin Hall. Of course, Gavin did not get to take many snaps last year because we just didn't need to. You're a young man who's moving on into college football at Savannah State. Was able to take most of the snaps. So Gavin didn't get a whole lot of time there. But he's the natural progression into that position. And so we're looking to see, what he can do. And my question is, can he lead the team?
He's always been a gunslinger. They've always anticipated a lot of stuff out of him, even through the middle school years. And he got a lot of playing time going into the East Lawrence game last year, and the playoff game against Northeast Macon last year when the offensive line was getting manhandled up front. They had some big defensive linemen. He went in there and he took command of the offense. It was just a little bit too late, but his passing numbers, his accuracy has been amazing. Now he's coming off a wrist injury from baseball where he missed the whole second half of the season due to a wrist injury. And when I spoke to him about that injury, he was resting it up so he'd be able to be ready for football. He knew we were going to be counting on him a pretty good bit.
Yeah, I remember the game where he got hurt, and that was my first thing is, oh no, he's our quarterback, and so was hoping that the injury was not bad. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls to his left, and is immediately hit very hard by a host of the Wheeler County Bulldogs. And, not that we're trying to be critical, but we're just going to be honest with people. Our left side of the line just really collapsed again. And so they're all new. We're young kids that are trying to learn what to do and how to do it. And this is why we have spring football.
It's definitely not going to be pretty out here. And the scrimmage against Benedictine, you'll probably see the same thing. It won't be pretty. But that's where you get better for these region games.
Gavin with the snap, the pitch. He pitches to the outside, and
MacArthur may have gotten.
He may have got to the 5. It's pretty close. It's going to be 3rd and about 4. They're going to mark it right at the 5. He can get a first down at the 1. So it's 3rd and 4 from the 5.
That was a good read on the pitch from Hall.
Really was. Give it to MacArthur up the middle again. He goes off that left side, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Dog. Oh, take it off. We got a flag.
On the back side of the play, I didn't see it. I was watching the play. So.
Yeah, I was too. We had a hold on the back side of the play. So we're going to do it again, but back us up 10 yards.
I like MacArthur's steamrolling into them holes with that young offensive line. He realizes he's going to have to hit them hard if he's going to get any positive traction.
Well, last year we was able to bulldoze our way through. We had 2 big physical backs that would just run over you, and we've got more finesse this year. Pass across the middle, right down the pipe, touchdown, Toombs County. Number 19 on a reception.
Will Watts.
I thought that was Will, but wasn't sure.
Will was an all-region defensive player this year. He's getting a little taste of the offensive side, and with him entering his junior year, we'll probably be calling his name a good bit on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, he definitely is one of the ones to watch in the upcoming year.
Jose Mata to try the point after with the Hall hold.
Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with about 8:41 left to go in the first quarter, Toombs County 7, Wheeler County nothing, and we'll line it up and kick it again.
Kickoff. With your hand? I can't remember it. The kickoffs during the regular season is always brought to us by GTS Plantation. You'll hear GTS Plantation hopefully a lot this year. Is hopefully we get to kick as much as we kicked last year, and the offense is productive, and GTS can get their advertising in.
Every little bit helps, believe me.
We've had some great sponsors over the last several football seasons, and they've always done – all of our sponsors do amazing jobs.
Here's the kick. Puts his foot in it, gets it back to about the 12-yard line. And so Wheeler County will take it over now. 1st and 10 from the 30 again. They'll have their second offensive play coming up. And he's good to see somebody else kicking other than Marion Vitale. We depend on him a lot, but it's good to know that we've got somebody behind him that can kick the ball that deep.
Absolutely. He's a key asset for us, but it is always nice to know you got depth at any position, especially that kicking.
Exactly. Toombs County lines down on defense. Wheeler County takes and runs a little end around, and he cracks the side on the right, gets the first down, crosses the 40 up to about the 45, picks up a first down, and that's a quick little back they got, number 2.
Stopped by number 4 on the Dogs, and I don't have his name or number.
It'll be first down now. They picked up about 15 on the play. So 1st and 10 now for Wheeler County. And we run it back, number 3, back to the other side. Will Watts all over him. He really didn't get a chance to turn up on Will before he caught him. Dropped him right at about the line of scrimmage.
Thomas Cloud right there with him. Thomas is going to be huge at that linebacker role this year. He's usually a defensive back. He moved to a linebacker towards the middle to the end of last year, but expect huge things. As a matter of fact, he's lining up on the outside at defensive end. Expect things out of Thomas Cloud this year. He is a machine.
Yeah, we called his name a lot last year, and we got a little motion.
Here's going to be a false start. 2 backs in the backfield. Illegal shift.
Yeah, Wheeler County moving around a little bit. So they'll step them back 5 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 15. So while this is somewhat like a regular game, it's a lot not like a regular game. Everything is a lot slower pace, and they take a lot more time in between because these coaches on both sides are coaching as, in between each play. Wheeler County up 2nd and 15. Put a man in motion. And
they've got an illegal shift again.
Going to do it again.
So the way the Georgia high school and any level of football, all the way up to pro football, you could put one man in motion, but once that man goes into motion, another back can't move, and they seem to be a little off on the quarterback cadence back there.
Yeah, he's just off on the timing, and that's to be expected for this time of the year. Of course, Coach Smith across the way is not happy with that, but it's something that they know they'll need to work on. So they put a man in motion and do it again. They hand it to the up back, and he crosses the 35 up to about the 37. Picked up a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down now, about 18.
Stopped by one of the Herndons, I believe.
And that would be Hunter. I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it is Hunter. I believe Gage is for a state.
Yeah, he went up and ran track today. Matter of fact, his dad called before we went on the air, wanted to make sure that he could get it on YouTube because they would be coming back and wanted to be able to hear it. So shout out to the Herndons. And Will Watts all over the quarterback. Just outrun his man around that corner and snuck up from behind and dropped him for a loss of about 3 yards, maybe 4. They're going to mark it for 3. It'll be 4th down now and 21. And so sure Wheeler County is going to punt it away. And, of course, a little different now. Nobody will be rushing the punter, and he'll have plenty of time to kick it and get it away. But it does give you an opportunity to get fundamentals there. The snap, the long snap, the kick, the catch, now all those things that you need to work on. You're able to work on it without getting anybody hurt.
Not a bad punt, 34 yards for the Wheeler County punter. And number 2 and number 4 were back to receive. Number 2, Fair caught it. I'm not sure who number 2 is this year. Again, we'll do better when the regular season comes around and figure these guys out if they're even wearing the same number when the season starts.
Well, and that's the thing. A couple of these guys, I know I've watched them in practice a little bit in the last couple of weeks, and they're not even in the same numbers they were practicing in. So it's just every man for himself pretty much. Hall brings them up now, 1st and 10. Gives it to number 8. And I keep wanting to call him McCarty, but that's McCarthy.
Yeah, MacArthur.
Former
Wheeler County Bulldog come to us at the right time last year to take some snaps and give Brandon Usher and DJ Mincy breaks in between as both of them went both ways.
Picked up 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. They throw it out to number 2. He catches it. He's at the 40, the 45, to 50. He's at the 45, to 40, the 30, the 20. And they drag him down at about the 19-yard line. Great pass play.
51-yard pass for Gavin Hall.
Gavin Hall, the number 2, our mystery receiver.
I tell you what, the way these boys are catching the ball gives me a lot of hope for this season coming up. You know, losing Tyler Heath and Chandler, 2 of your top receivers from Toombs County in Bulldog history, and they're not missing a beat, and that's exciting.
It is. 1st and 10 now. And Wheeler County's going to take a timeout, so we'll take a timeout. You're listening to Spring Football on Y101.
When it comes to saving money on your grocery bill, make sure you come and get these farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food Store in Lyons. Like a 3-pound bag of sweet Vidalia onions, 2 for $5. Fresh golden pineapples, $1.98. Premium beefsteak tomatoes, 98 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bicolor corn, 2 for $1. Red Sealet grapes, $1.98 a pound. 3 fresh express salads, $2.78. 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, $2.98. Come save money throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food Store in Lyons.
Welcome back to the Pit Booster Stadium, home of the Toombs County Bulldogs, where they're hosting the Wheeler County Bulldogs in the spring 2021 game, where the Toombs County Bulldogs are moving the ball with a 7-0 lead with 5:07 remaining in the first quarter.
Wheeler County took a timeout. It'll be 1st and 10 now for the Toombs County Bulldogs. I get used to saying the dogs and forget they're both dogs. So we got dogs on both sides tonight. Gavin takes the snap, gives it to number 4 up the middle. He had a big hole, crosses the 20 to the 15, and maybe gets down to about the 13. Pretty close to a first down. Let's see where they mark it.
I'm not familiar with who number 13 is, but he picked that defensive end up and made that play happen. That's
2nd and 1, he got 9. They give it to number 4 again, and he's hit hard at the line of scrimmage, but he does push his way forward. Let's see where they mark it. It may be close to a first down. It is. He picked up enough for a first down.
Number 4 is going to be Williams. Remember, he played a lot of defensive back last year in the Vidalia game.
Yep, you're right.
He's going to be a sophomore coming up this season.
And that's what's exciting about spring football to me is you see these guys who were freshmen last year that may have gotten on the field a time or two, and now to come back and be an impact player, as a sophomore. It's really exciting to know that you've got that kind of talent coming up. He gets the ball again, picks up another couple of yards, gets inside the 10. It'll be 2nd and about 8.
We've got a great turnout for this to be a spring game. We've about got a half a stadium full.
When I come up, they was parked everywhere. So it was really – Gavin Hall takes the snap, keeps it, goes on the left side, and puts his head down at the 5-yard line. And he'll learn better than to do that.
I love the play. I love the read. I don't like him squaring up against a defensive back or linebacker.
No. This is spring football. We're not,
I don't.
But he'll learn. He'll learn. He did pick up good, though. He picked up about 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 3. Ball just inside the 5-yard line. We got to move down to just inside the 2 to get a first down. Takes the snap. Gives it up the middle, and he's hit immediately, and we got a flag. Well, there's a pretty good lick there as he went into the line of scrimmage. I didn't see who hit him.
May possibly be on the defense. It looked like maybe a chop block on the defense. It's a personal foul, chop block on the offense.
Yeah.
Usually where he threw that flag, there's a chop block.
Yeah.
But with the penetration Wheeler County had on Toombs, I figured it was them. That was just a great surge. And Wheeler County's got some nice size linemen.
Yeah, I was fixing to say they've got some pretty good size up on that front. I don't know, how many of those are returners, how many is kids that played last year but didn't get a lot of field time. And, this may be some of their first time they get to play. So I'm sure Coach Smith is excited about what he's got there and what he's seen so far with the defense. Gavin's taking the snap, throws it across the middle to number 2, and he's wide open. And they hit him at the knees, and we got a flag flying high.
That was a great dump off by Hall. I was looking deep, and I thought he'd be looking deep, but he dumped it on, and that was a great route.
He right in front of the linebackers. He just hit number 2, and he shimmied his way down to inside the 5 to about the 4. And we got another flag on Toombs County.
It's going to be a personal foul on Toombs, and that's
2 in a row.
That's not going to make Coach Richie Marsh happy at all.
Not at all.
I don't care what time of year it is. He's not happy.
No. If there's anything that you know about Coach Marsh and our whole coaching staff is they do not play the oops. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No. You play straight up. You don't like the personal fouls. Throws it across the middle again. Number 2 put his hand down, but he gets in.
Another touchdown pass.
Another touchdown pass from Gavin Hall. And I'm trying to find out who number 2 is.
Now they got a personal foul on Wheeler County. Touchdown stands.
So the touchdown's good.
I got to find out who that number 2 is. I like it.
Yeah, I do too. He's made 3 or 4 good plays here, and it's probably somebody we know. He's just in a different jersey.
That's right.
In a different position. I'm trying to get a hold of our team bishop on the sideline, but it looks like he's got his hands full trying to get Gatorade to everybody. There's the snap, the kick. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So 2:31 left to go here in the first quarter, and it's 14-0. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get CRC Brakeland 2 for $6, Gunk Original or Foamy Engine Cleaner $3.49, Seafoam Motor Treatment or Deep Creep Penetrating Lubrication $7.99, and a gallon of Chevron Delo 400 Diesel Motor Oil $13.99, and Napa Def $9.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer.
Back to Booster Stadium where Toombs County is getting ready to kick off. I believe it's going to be Jose Mata kicking off. He's a right-footed place kicker. Again, there won't be a return, but with both kickoffs, the second one was much better than the first one. Let's hope he keeps getting better as we go, which this one should go out the back of the end zone with the 15-yard penalty being enforced. So he'll be kicking off from the Wheeler County 45.
Yeah, now he definitely should put this one in the end zone. Gives you a little bit better. Let's see, he goes up 15. He's been kicking to about the 15 or 12, so he should hit it on the goal line or just inside the goal line. Kickoff brought to you by GTS Plantation. If you need any remodeling, kitchen cabinets, anything of that sort, give them a call. Here's the kick, and it's about 5 yards deep in the end zone. So Wheeler County will take over 1st and 10 from the 30 as the sun is just about to go behind the trees.
They've started construction on that baseball field to give us some parking. I'm hoping that when they do that, they hopefully look into getting some higher stands on the visitor side. It'll block that sun out. It is brutal during the summertime.
I had talked to Coach Bill Benton actually during the season last year. Wheeler County comes up 1st and 10, actually from the 20. And they do that little reverse around the end, and number 3 gets about 5 yards, and we ride him down there. It'll be 2nd and 5. Talked to Coach Benton during the season last year about, we keep hearing they may swap sides and put the home side on the visitor side and redo that whole side and do a real big, nice press box and higher stands and that sort of thing. And we don't have to deal with the sun. So that would be nice, but it definitely will be a few more years down the road before that happens. But it's definitely something to look forward to.
Tank Norris makes a stop after about an 11-yard pickup. Their quarterback, at number 1, he's an athlete. He had me fooled on that. I was following him.
Yeah, he's very good at when he hands the ball off, making you think he still got it, and that's a gift when you're a quarterback to be able to pull that fake off. Oh, he tries to busted play, but he still gets it off to the tailback.
Yeah, he took about a 3-4 yard loss.
Yeah, but he could have had a 5 or 6 yard loss.
Actually, going to give him about 2 yards, a yard or two.
Yeah. So it's going to be third down, or second.
It's going to be second.
It'll be second down. Second down and 8. They give him 2. Toombs County now lining it down. They're in a 6-4 with one long safety. And they throw outside, and we hit him immediately, and we got a flag. And we don't need that.
I believe that's going to be on Wheeler County.
Yeah, it's going to be on Wheeler County, but we don't need to retaliate. I'm not sure who 88 is, but he's a big old kid. Don't recognize him.
I know Hunter wore 88 last year. I want to say Hunter wore 88 last year. So it's going to be Wheeler County second unsportsmanlike of the first quarter with 50 seconds remaining. They're backing up 15 yards for the second time. So Coach Tom Smith, same way as Coach Richie Marsh, he's not going to play with those unsportsmanlike penalties either.
No. I did his last year at Robert Toombs. I did football for them over there, and got to know him really good. And his coaching strategies is a lot like Coach Marsh in that he don't put up with a lot of junk, you might say.
He's a very, very, very good guy.
He really is.
I miss him over there, but Robert Toombs moved on. They got a great head coach over there with Jacob Lord. He's going to do good things over there, and I think he's a lot better fit and a lot more comfortable over there at Wheeler County.
And like you say, he brought a team that had won 5 games in 5 years to winning 5 games in 1 year. So definitely turned the program around, and I know they're excited about the season coming up and be able to go from tonight's game to be able to look at what they did right, what to work on, and that sort of thing. So at the end of the first quarter, it's 14-0, Toombs County over Wheeler County. We'll take a break. We'll be back. You're listening to Spring Football on Y101.
This is TCV Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lyons, Vidalia, Y101.
Are you looking for a church home for you and your family? Well, look no further. This is Aaron. I want to personally invite you to join me at Oak Park Church of God, where we aspire to be the most loving church that offers hope, forgiveness, restoration, and new beginnings through Jesus Christ. Sunday morning worship starts at 10:30 a.m. and Wednesday night Bible study starts at 7 p.m. We are located at 184 Georgia Highway 86 East, just outside Oak Park. I can't wait to see you and your family, and I'm saving you a seat.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
All right, we're back at Booster Stadium, beginning of the second quarter, and the varsity will only play the first, second, third quarter. The fourth quarter will be completing the game with the junior varsity squads from both sides. So Wheeler County's going to have a long third down from their own 28-yard line.
Third and about 18. Ball's on about the 23-yard line. They put a man in motion. Quarterback rolls out, throws a little shuttle pass to him. Number 2, he gets it. He crosses the 30 and gets up to about the 32 or 3. Picked up maybe 10 yards on that. Looks like it'll be fourth and 9. They're going to give him 9 yards on it.
Nowhere close to a first down, but that was a nice-looking play.
It really was. He faked the handoff to him as he come around, and then he just kind of got out there in them flats and got open. Had some room to run. And they're going to line up and punt it away. Once again, they get to work on some long snaps and punt and being able to receive the ball. Number 4 again, and he bobbles it out of bounds. So there again, we know what we need to work on. So Toombs County will take over 1st and 10 now from our own 37-yard line. 14-0 here in the second quarter. Sun's finally got down behind those trees, and you can already tell the temperatures went down.
I'm looking at Coach Marsh. He looks a little uncomfortable being the offensive coordinator for the game. If the folks at home haven't heard, Toombs County has a new offensive coordinator for the 4th consecutive season. Coach Blewett moved on, and he's going to do good things in his career, but we've got one coming from Calvary that's going to be just as good.
Yeah, so Coach Marsh stepping up to a different role. Handed up the middle to number 6 for Toombs County, and he totes 2 or 3 guys with him. Crosses the 50 to the 30, 45, down to about the 44. And that's about a 21-yard pickup.
Number 6 is going to be Julian Mann. He's an upcoming senior. Had some crucial picks late in the season for Toombs County last year, including a pick 6 against the Swainsboro Tigers to kind of seal that game.
Yes, he did. 1st and 10 now. We take the snap. Gavin throws it out in the flats to Caden Marsh, and he picks up about 4. Let's see where they spot it down now. Let me go in 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Place the ball down on the 40-yard line.
That was actually number 10, Caden Versluis.
I thought it was 11. Okay.
He's another quarterback. He's an upcoming senior, and he'll take some snaps at quarterback. He's left-handed and a good baseball player also.
Gavin Hall taking the snap, turning the throw, throwing the number 10. He's at the 35, gets down to about the 31. And there again, not help me out, Matt.
I have no clue who 13 is. I don't think we had a 13 last year.
Jay Sean Gaffney is what it says, but I'm not sure if that's him or not. So 1st and 10 now. Gavin looking to throw again. He just rushed out of the pocket, puts it down, runs down the right side to the 20, crosses the 20, dives out of bounds around the 18, picks up another first down. And I'm just impressed in the passing game that we've had so far tonight.
If there's something that surprised me, I really wasn't expecting. I knew Gavin Hall can throw the ball. He's got pinpoint accuracy. He can hit a quarter from 50 yards out. But it's the receiving. And the receiving is paying off because the Wheeler County Bulldogs are respecting it and just opened up the field for Gavin to take off for that long run.
And somebody took a timeout. I didn't see who it was, but we'll take a break. You're listening to the spring football for Toombs County on Y101.
John's Country Junction is your full-service convenience store. John and his family strive to give each customer the absolute best experience they can. They stock just about anything you would need, from gas and diesel, Georgia Lottery, the coldest beer. He also carries bread, milk, eggs, and so much more. When you're on the south end of the county, stop by John's Country Junction. John McDonald wants to wish the Toombs County Bulldogs the best of luck in this spring game. Stop in the next time you need a snack at John's Country Junction, located on US 1 South.
Back in lines where the Toombs County Bulldogs and Wheeler County Bulldogs are tied up in a spring game. There's 10:41 remaining in the first half. Toombs County leads 14-0. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for Toombs County from about the 18-yard line.
Gavin Hall's bringing them back up. We got 2 split to the left, 1 to the right. We got 1 in the backfield with him. He takes the snap, rolling to the left. We got flags flying. You would think it's the 4th of July.
I think the officiating crews missed a little football, too, with as many flags as they've thrown. That's going to be illegal motion on the Toombs County.
They're trying to get in practice of pulling out of that pocket, you know. They got to get their throws in.
Well, I think they realize they can get away with a little bit more here. They're not going to get yelled at as much.
Yeah, no, they're not. Not even from the fans in the stand. Second or first down, 1st and 15 now. They moved the ball back to about the 24. And Gavin's rushed out of the pocket again, throws it long down the field, got a man in the corner.
It's caught.
Did he stay in?
Touchdown.
He did. That is number 10.
Caden Versluis.
Caden Versluis.
Who said the man can only throw passes? He's catching them, too.
Wow.
And just a good, humbled kid. Didn't get a whole lot of playing time as a sophomore as a junior this past year. Chandler's jumping up and down for him, knew he just needed opportunity. And if he can catch touchdown passes, that's just as good as throwing them to me.
That sure is. 10-19 left to go in the first half. It's we're trying the extra point.
The third. Is that the third touchdown?
It would be the third touchdown pass. Yes. Third touchdown pass. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. The kick is up, and the kick is good. So with 10-19 left to go in the first half, it's Toombs County 21, Wheeler County nothing. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
At L&B Trucking in Uvalde, family is key, and Billy Bratton is proud of his grandsons, Hunter and Gage Herndon, who will be seniors at Toombs County High School next term. Good luck to Hunter, Gage, and Coach Bratton in tonight's special spring football game in the pit. And a special shout out to Daniel Bratton, Toombs County High School's water boy. Thanks for keeping our boys hydrated.
Back at the pit. 21-0 Toombs County on Gavin Hall's third touchdown pass to fellow former quarterback appears to be now Caden Versluis. All 3 of his touchdown passes have went to different receivers. Jose Mata's getting ready to kick off, and the GTS Plantation crew are kickoffs during the regular season and during the spring. And anything you need built, you need to call them folks.
I'm excited, Matt, to know that we've got a quarterback not only has thrown 3 touchdowns in the first half, but 3 different receivers. Here's the kick, and he gets this one down to about the 8-yard line, so gets a little more distance on this one.
That's his furthest one so far.
So Wheeler County will take over, 1st and 10. I think they're moving it back to the 20 now for the second quarter. You move it, first quarter's at 30, second quarter's at the 20. So, still learning these. Well, no, they're moving it back. I don't know. Don't listen to me. So let's start at the 30. So 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Hey, everybody's got to have a spring. This is ours.
That's right. I sure have missed the time away from the field. Wheeler County's going with a different quarterback this series.
Different quarterback. The other quarterback was out as a wideout, and they attempted to pass to him, but it was broke up, and he's slow to get up.
Like he might have a cramp over there.
Yeah. Trying to see who that was, actually. Was it Julian, man?
Possible. He went up.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. I see 3 walking around and 4 walking around. So it must be Julian.
Well, 3's entering the game. I'm not sure on him.
Julian Mann's on the sideline, so I'm not really sure who that is.
While they check on the cramp over there on the Wheeler County sideline, the AA high school Final Four has been set. Thomasville wins Game 3 against Callaway, 6-0 to make it a Jeff Davis travels to Thomasville, and Bremen will travel to Lovett High School. Lovett beat number 1 Vidalia in 3 games. The final 2 games was a 1-0 game and an 8-7 game, and that's where I'm gonna side with the Vidalia guys. It's hard to compete with a well-bought sports team, whether it's football, baseball, or basketball. And them Lovett kids are pretty much cherry-picked out the Atlanta area, and it raises the question again of public-private. Private schools can get away with some of the things that public schools can't. They can recruit where we can't, and they go out and get the best athletes, and so it's kind of unfair to our guys. But hey, Vidalia had a real good season, and hats off to them and their baseball team this year. Going deep again is number 10. Looks like he may have caught that in between 2 defenders. He did. That 10 has got an arm on him, Matt. He does, and that may be why they're rotating him in and out. Caught that on 12 and 3, and I don't know who either one of those guys are.
Yeah.
And there's a flag that's going to bring it back.
Flag that's bringing it back. So what would have been a great pickup for Wheeler County now brings it back. They were 2nd and 10 and threw it 1.5 miles down the field. Guy went up and got it between 2 of our defenders and came down with the ball. But a crucial penalty, 15-yard penalty, backs them up from the 30 to the 15. Now it'll be 2nd down and 25.
As I finish off with Toombs County or with Spring Sports, I want to give a hats off to head coach Derek James. Toombs County baseball went from 4-11 last year to 16-11 regular season this year. Got the Toombs County Bulldogs back in the playoffs for the first time in 5 seasons. Coach Jeremy Moore took both girls and boys soccer teams to the playoffs to the 2nd round.
Wheeler County with a pass again, throw it out to number 1, and we're all over him.
Williams with a stop.
He picked up maybe a yard. Maybe got a yard. It'll be 3rd and 24. Yeah, Spring Sports for Toombs County was number 2, our mystery guy. Finally coming across the field.
Make sure he works that cramp out.
Yeah. Maybe he can get the helmet off and we actually see, hey, we know him. Number 1 back in at quarterback. And he gives it to number 2. And he got a seam and he runs like crazy up to the 25. Gets up to about the 27.
It appears Wheeler County has an excellent third down playbook because that's where they're gaining most of their yardage.
They really are. And then the other way to look at it is that we may be a little laxed on 3rd down defense.
Trying not to get burned with a big play.
That's right. So we're giving them up a little bit short yardage to, take away the long play. They're going to punt it away, and we're moving people in and out. And got a couple of guys back. Here's the snap and the punt. Good high punt. And we catch it on about the 38-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 now for the Dogs from the 37. And I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden we got the mouth of the South.
He was a little late.
He's a little late getting here, but better late than never. Doc Mike Wiggins upstairs, and it's always good to hear him give his perspective of what's going on to the fans in the stands.
Oh, he'll give it to the officials, too.
He will. We take the snap, give it to number 4, and they hit him so hard they knock his shoe off.
Williams, Octavius, number 4 for 5 yards.
Octavius Williams. Could not remember his first name. Thank you, Mike. He picked up 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 now. Ball's at about the 31-yard line. Gavin Hall brings them up. Got 2 split to the right, 1 to the left. Gavin fakes the pitch, keeps it himself, and gets back to about the line of scrimmage. May have lost a half a yard.
And I still think that's the best option he had.
Yeah. He's too close to the sideline to try to pitch it. He may even lost yardage if he had. So he lost maybe a half a yard. It'll be 3rd and a short 7.
He probably did that on purpose so he could air it out again.
Yeah.
He is really looking good tonight.
He really is. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. We got a little motion, but they threw it across the middle to Caden Marsh, but just over his head. So it's incomplete, and for the first time, Toombs County has come up to a 4th down.
This is going to be interesting to see who's punting. It appears Mata's coming out there.
Yep.
With Julia Mayer and Vitale not being rostered during the spring and Chandler getting ready to graduate. It's going to be interesting. I've never seen him punt before, so.
Did he? I believe he punted 1 time last year, if I remember right. It was right at the end of the season. One of them times Chandler put his head down one too many times. and we had to punt. Here's the snap, the punt. Beautiful punt. Beautiful punt. Puts it back to the 25. So, that's a
33-yard punt.
Yeah, 33-yard punt. Not bad at all.
I'll take it.
No return. 8:23 left to go first half. It's 21-0. Toombs County Bulldogs over the Wheeler County Bulldogs. You're listening to the spring football edition of Toombs County football on Y101. Eddie Toole, voice of the Bulldogs, with you, along with Matt Lynn. And he's given some good color analysis as we go through this game. Wheeler County now 1st and 10 from the 25. They take the snap, number 1. He's looking around. We got some pressure on him. Will Watts is all over him. We got a flag in. And then number 27, that's Logan Landrum, came in and actually dropped him. But we got a hold, I believe, on Wheeler County. We do.
Wheeler County.
We do. So that should back them up to about the 15 now.
I believe this season coming up, Coach Buddy Martin's defense, his Red Bullet defense, is going to be okay. They've got some key players come back, led by Tank Morris, and you got Logan Landrum, Thomas Cloud, and Dawson Brantley's out from a baseball injury. He hadn't played any this spring. He'll be back by the time the season starts next season.
A handoff up the middle, number 3. And Logan Landrum grabs his shoe. 2 or 3. Hunter Hernan in on the stop.
Let's see who this flag's on.
Another flag on Toombs County. So let's move it up now. Replay the down. Let's see where they're going to get them close to a first down as it moves the ball up to the 33.
So that's going to be Toombs County's second of sportsmanlike.
Yeah, 3rd.
Mid-third, okay.
Yeah, they had 2 in a row. Yeah.
So far in the first half, 5 between both teams.
Yeah. 2nd down, 2 yards to go. They got to cross the 35 to get a first down. They fake it to number 3, and he throws out to number 4, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down now, 3rd and 2. And they tried that little fake handoff, quick throw there in the flats, and he just let him a little bit too much.
So this is the first 3rd and short situation I believe Toombs defense has been in.
I believe so. We stack everybody in. We got 11 men within 3 yards of the ball. They hand off up the middle, and he crossed the 35, I believe, enough for the first down. He was hit hard by a host of dogs, but I believe he crossed the 35. He did. He got up to about the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 after we had them 1st and 25.
37-yard line, first down.
Seems like this first half is taking forever. There's been a lot of passing just
There
now
has.
under the 8-minute mark.
And he hand off to number 2. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. May have gotten another yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9. And we're running some folks in.
Stopped by Tank Morris. Tank has led the Toombs County Bulldogs every season. He's been a Bulldog in tackles and tackles for a loss. Over 100 last year.
And sacks.
And sacks.
Yeah. Second and 9. Number 1 quarterback for Wheeler County. He tosses it out in the flats to number 4. And we all over him. He actually may have lost a yard. See where they spot it. Yeah, they put it back to the original line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and 10.
So it's going to be another 3rd down, as Toombs County likes to call it. It's the money down.
Yep. And correct me if I'm wrong, and I maybe I looked at something differently, but if Tank's only like 18 sacks away from a all-time sack record or something like that. I mean, it's definitely obtainable. Wheeler County gets one on the outside, and he goes all the way for the score. Touchdown, Wheeler County.
And no flags. So that one's going to.
No flags. That one will stand up. He just got on the outside corner. I think they baited us in because we kept diving in, and he went around us. And he went down the sideline and went about 60 yards.
63-yard run.
63 yards.
Coach Thomas Smith has got to be excited with athletes and the speed he's got returning this year.
That young man was quick. He definitely was. 1 is a good athlete. 10's a good athlete. 2 and 3 are good athletes. He's got some really good specialty men, key players. And then he's got a decent-sized line. I see him being very competitive in that single A region. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. Kick is up. Kick is good. 6:15 left to go in the first half. It's 21-7. Toombs County on top. We'll be back. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Hello, I'm Pastor Stephen Toole, pastor of the Cedar Crossing Church of God. I'm also known as PT, chaplain of the Toombs County Bulldogs. Here at Toombs County, we are very blessed with some of the most amazing students, teachers, coaches, staff, and administration on the planet. Let's continue to do all we do for His glory and let our light shine. The Cedar Crossing Church of God loves you. Go Toombs County Bulldogs.
Back at Booster Stadium, Wheeler County is kicking off to Toombs County for the first time tonight as they go 63 yards on their final play of the last drive on a long 63-yard touchdown run. So we haven't got to see what Wheeler County's got as far as kickoff, but so far offensively and defensively, maybe not their pass defense, but offensively and defensively, I think Wheeler County's going to be all right if they go into the regular season this next season, they'll be all right.
Well, you definitely would not see this in a regular season. We have nobody on the field but 2 deep men. So,
number 3 kicked it off. And he got up under it, or
it went straight up and come down at about the 25-yard line. So, not a good kick at all. But, there again, that's what this game's played for. You find out where your strengths and weaknesses are and what you need to work on over the summer. So, Toombs County now getting set to run First and 10 from the 30.
You have first loose out wide on the right side.
We got two to the right, one to the left, one guy in the backfield, and we're running a slot man. We give it to the back in the backfield. He goes up the middle for a couple of yards. That's McCarthy. Is that right?
Yep, MacArthur.
MacArthur.
Mason up the middle.
Got to remember that. Like Dr. MacArthur. I can remember that. Gavin Hall brings them up, 2nd and 8. Give it to MacArthur again. MacArthur's at the 30. And number 34 grabbed him. He had a way out. That's actually not MacArthur. That's number 5.
Number 2 checks in for Julian Mann.
Third and 8. Gavin back to throw. Looking across the middle. Got number 13 wide open. And they knock him out of bounds and into the fence. And it'll be 4th down now. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Ball's on the 38-yard line.
It's at the 38, so it'll be 4th and 2. And let's see what we're going to do. We got no gloves pointing, orange gloves pointing. I don't know who they're looking at. They're going to go for it. We got flags on the play.
Timeout
Wheeler County. Okay. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Bulldog Football on Y101.
Lassiter Equipment and Lines is your local John Deere and Stihl dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customers with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size jobs from home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud supporters of Toombs County Athletics and wish the Bulldogs the best of luck tonight. Come see Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere dealer at 1601 U.S. Highway number 1 South in Lyons, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 until noon.
She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on.
We're back at the pit where Toombs County holds on to a 21-7 lead in the second quarter, 5:11 remaining in the first half. And Coach Marsh had called for a go for it on 4th down from their own 38-yard line, trying to get to the 40. Wheeler County, if you missed it, called a timeout just as the ball was being snapped. They were granted the timeout. So here we go, 4th and 2, and it appears that Toombs they're going to stick with their choice and go for it.
Yeah, I think what Wheeler County called the timeout for is we had 3 wideouts on the right. They only had 2 guys out there, so they were a little confused. And looks like Wheeler County jumped. See if they call it right.
Yep, they called it jumping in the neutral zone.
Jumping in the neutral zone. That's going to be enough for a first down. So,
nice job by Gavin Hall on that.
Very good job. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 43. Once again, a great crowd here for a spring football game and beautiful weather to be May. Gavin Hall takes the snap, looking to throw deep. Got number 2 down there. He got it. Oh, and he dropped it at the end. Oh, man.
What a play.
He had it long enough to count as a catch, and I think when he got knocked out of bounds, he knocked the ball out. But you got to come down with it.
I think you got to give him that catch.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play on both ends. A beautiful throw and a great attempt to catch that ball. Wheeler County just happened to have somebody right there with him that took him down right at the end. We give it to MacArthur up the middle. Nope, not MacArthur. That's Williams.
For 1, the 3rd and 9.
We don't know who they are. We're calling them one thing, he's calling them something else. So I apologize, folks. But you can bet these kids are are playing their hearts out. 3rd and 9. Gavin brings them up. We got 2 split to the right. 1 man in the field. He's looking to throw. He's got some pressure. Rolling to his right. Hit hard. Ball come loose. And they're going to say he was down. But he was hit hard at the 29-yard line. And the official all over it said he was down. So, but it's still a loss of about, 14 yards, 13 yards. Yeah, so it's 4th down now and about 23 from the 30. So naturally, we'll punt this one away. Now I believe we just run 20 people off and 40 on. I believe, Lord of mercy. That's a complete change. I don't think nobody's left out there that was just out there.
It appears Caden Marsh is working on the long snapping this year with Gavin going to starting quarterback.
And good snap. Good punt, end over end. And a good reception by number 4 for Wheeler County at the 35. So they will spot it at about the 36 or 7. It'll be 1st and 10.
3:17 to go in the first half.
We'll try to get some updates at halftime on some of these numbers so we can make sure we're giving correct accolades to those who deserve it. I'm just amazed and thrilled. Of course, I know our JV team is out here with us on the sideline tonight, but a great look on the sideline.
Huge stop by Will Watts in the backfield.
Will Watts said not today.
He dropped him for about a 4 or 5 yard loss.
Actually, going to put him back further than that.
He got there about the time the quarterback was handing him the ball. So whatever Will saw, he's starting to pick up on the reads.
Dropped him back to the 30-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and 16. Takes the snap, rolling, looking to throw, keeps it, goes back across the grain, and gets wadded up in there in the middle. A host of dogs on both sides pushing. We came to a football game and a rugby match just broke out.
Number 63 was right in the middle of that, and I have no clue who he is either.
He's a good-looking ball player.
He is.
One of those short, stocky built kind of linemen.
One of them guys you like to see at the nose.
Yeah, you sure do.
Replacing Dakota Braddock at nose is almost what you would seem impossible. This kid's doing. He's holding his own.
He's holding his own
out there.
I played ball with a guy that was kind of short and stocky and played nose guard, and he was the meanest nose guard. He gives centers a fit. It's 3rd and 13 now. They looking to he's going to run it up the middle, the quarterback, and he broke some holes. Number 1 goes on the left side, crosses the 50 to 45. And gets down to about the 44 and picks up a 1st down. It'll be 1st and 10. And that was basically just a draw play.
He took a shot from number 7.
Hunter Herndon. Yeah, Hunter's kind of got a running start toward him, and he really laid into him.
He lit him up. So he got the 1st down, but he paid a price. He's probably still seeing some stars back there. Begging his coach to call a timeout. That's the hardest hit I've seen so far today.
Take the snap, looking to throw, throwing it out in the flats. The number 4, and he was open. And, man, Hunter Herndon grabbed him by the shirt tail from behind and drug him down with one arm. Wow. Hunter Herndon all over the field tonight.
We're under a minute remaining in the first half, and they're going to have a 1st and 10 from inside the Toombs County red zone.
If he hadn't grabbed him like he did and drug him down, that would have been 6 points. 1st and 10. They put a man in motion. Quarterback rolls to the left, and Will Watts is all over him. He fumbles. There's a scramble. Looks like we may have gotten it.
Like Herndon got that ball.
Who come up with it?
They're going to say it's still Wheeler County ball. Great effort by Will Watts.
Yeah. Will Watts was all over him, forced him to go where he didn't want to go, and he wound up fumbling toward the sideline. And they stopped the clock with 27 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Coach Smith trying to say that last time out. So it's going to be 3rd and long from, I'm going to say, about the 22-yard line. I know it's only spring, but I love exciting football.
Oh, I do too. And the weather just makes it like we're in the fall.
That's right.
That's just amazing.
That's how you know Jesus loves us.
That's right.
He knows that sun's going to beat us down in the summer, so he give us a night
give us a little bit of a break. Number 1 for Wheeler County brings them up to the line. They got a man split out to each side. They got 2 wingmen. Nobody in the backfield. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. They got a hold over there on Will Watts. We all over him. Ooh, that looked bad.
Thomas Cloud with a
Thomas Cloud. Thomas Cloud drug him down, but the way his legs bent backwards just looked wicked. Wheeler County trying to line it down and stop the clock. No time. Will Watts. Whoa, we got some Fifth Road. Uh-oh.
And we got a bench clearing brawl.
Bring both sidelines. All right. We know better than that. Will took a legal shot at the quarterback. And there will be some discussion on that matter. As that brings us to halftime. It is Toombs County 21, Wheeler County 7. We'll go to halftime. We'll be back here after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football Springtime Edition on Y101.
When it comes to saving money on your grocery bill, make sure you come and get these farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons. Like a 3-pound bag of sweet Vidalia onions, 2 for $5. Fresh golden pineapples, $1.98. Premium beefsteak tomatoes, 98 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bicolor corn, 2 for $1. Red seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. 3 fresh express salads, $2.78. A pound bag of russet potatoes, $2.98. Come save money throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. You only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get CRC Brakeland 2 for $6, Gunk Original or Foamy Engine Cleaner $3.49, Seafoam Motor Treatment or Deep Creep Penetrating Lubrication $7.99, and a gallon of Chevron Delo 400 Diesel Motor Oil $13.99, and Napa Def $9.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer.
Are you looking for a church home for you and your family? Well, look no further. This is Pastor Aaron, and I want to personally invite you to join me at Oak Park Church of God, where we aspire to be the most loving church that offers hope, forgiveness, restoration, and new beginnings through Jesus Christ. Sunday morning worship starts at 10:30 a.m., and Wednesday night Bible study starts at 7 p.m. We are located at 184 Georgia Highway 86 East, just outside Oak Park. I can't wait to see you and your family, and I'm saving you a seat.
At L&B Trucking in Uvalde, family is key, and Billy Bratton is proud of his grandsons, Hunter and Gage Herndon, who will be seniors at Toombs County High School next term. Good luck to Hunter, Gage, and Coach Bratton in tonight's special spring football game in the pit. And a special shout out to Daniel Bratton, Toombs County High School's water boy. Thanks for keeping our boys hydrated.
John's Country Junction is your full-service convenience store. John and his family strive to give each customer the absolute best experience they can. They stock just about anything you would need, from gas and diesel, Georgia Lottery, the coldest beer. He also carries bread, milk, eggs, and so much more. When you're on the south end of the county, stop by John's Country Junction. John McDonald wants to wish the Toombs County Bulldogs the best of luck in this spring game. Stop in the next time you need a snack at John's Country Junction, located on US 1 South.
Hello, I'm Pastor Stephen Toole, pastor of the Cedar Crossing Church of God. I'm also known as PT, chaplain of the Toombs County Bulldogs. Here at Toombs County, we are very blessed with some of the most amazing students, teachers, coaches, staff, and administration on the planet. Let's continue to do all we do for His glory and let our light shine. The Cedar Crossing Church of God loves you. Go Toombs County Bulldogs.
Miller's Septic Tank has been serving all your septic tank needs for over 60 years. When you need a septic tank installed or serviced, call them first. They would like to wish Hunter and Gage Herndon the best of luck at tonight's spring game. Miller Septic Tank is family owned and operated. Call today for a free estimate on a new septic tank, serving Cedar Crossing, Uvalde, and all over Southeast Georgia. For more information, call Miller Septic Tanks at 912-585-0530 and go Dogs. Lassiter Equipment and Lines is your local John Deere and Steel dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customers with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size jobs from home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud supporters of Toombs County Athletics and wish the Bulldogs the best of luck tonight. Come see Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere dealer at 1601 U.S. Highway number 1 South in Lyons, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 until noon.
She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on.
All right, back here at halftime. Halftime here at the pit. Toombs County 21, Wheeler County 7. And we had a little bit of a scuffle here to end the first half. Finally got everything cleared up and cleared away. And not really sure what will be the outcome of that as we come back out into the second half. But I am sure that both coaches will be talking to their players about reacting the way that they did. So great to have you listening to us tonight. This is unusual. You normally don't cover spring football on the radio, but we just felt like this was something that we needed to do, and just to recognize all of our kids to end up the year. Had a really good year here at Toombs County in all sports. As Matt mentioned earlier, Toombs County football last year went into the playoffs. Our baseball team went into the playoffs. Both our soccer teams, boys and girls, went to the second round of the playoffs. We've got our track and field teams that have been up in the Atlanta area the last couple of days running meets up there, state meets. So it's just been a great year. And what better way to end the year with a spring football game. And if you missed it earlier, we had our middle school team played at 5:30, and our B team played at the 8th grade team played at 6:30. They played Vidalia. And if I'm right, they won that game 12-0. So we've got some talent coming along in middle school and B team. So the first half here, we've had our varsity on the team. They will come back out and play the third quarter. And then our fourth quarter tonight will be our JV team. So they will get an opportunity to get some playing time as well. And and so they we can see what kind of talent we have in that ninth grade group, and as a lot of times we there's ninth graders that they get to play and start on the varsity team because of their talent and ability and things that we may need at that particular time. So you never know who the one that will be that you never heard of, and all of a sudden they are the ones that everybody's talking about. So it's been interesting. Gavin Hall tonight at quarterback has done a superb job. He's had 3 touchdown passes to 3 different receivers. And he's not really sure of the yardage. We're not keeping up with those stats tonight like we normally do, but he's had 3 good throws for touchdowns. He's also had some good passes for pickup as well. Our running backs are doing a great job. They got some big shoes to fill. They had some trying to fill the shoes of our 2 running backs from last year, and along with Chandler, who was a quarterback, who was a great running quarterback. So our running game has got a long way to go to fill those shoes, but we've done a good job here with that tonight. I've been really impressed with the passing game. Passing game has done real well, and receivers are looking really strong. So as we move on through halftime, we're going to take another break. We'll come back and we'll talk a little bit more. Matt's going to go over a few things and kind of bring you up to speed on what's going on with the AA state baseball playoff. And we're down to the Final Four with that. So he'll have some things to talk with that. So we'll come back. We'll be back here at halftime. You're listening to Bulldog Football, the spring edition on Y101.
When it comes to saving money on your grocery bill, make sure you come and get these farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons. Like a 3-pound bag of sweet Vidalia onions, 2 for $5. Fresh golden pineapples, $1.98. Premium beefsteak tomatoes, 98 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bi-colored corn, 2 for $1. Red seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. 3 fresh express salads, $2.78. 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, $2.98. Come save money throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get CRC Brakeland 2 for $6, Gunk Original or Foamy Engine Cleaner $3.49, Seafoam Motor Treatment or Deep Creep Penetrating Lubrication $7.99, and a gallon of Chevron Delo 400 Diesel Motor Oil $13.99, and Napa Def $9.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer.
Are you looking for a church home for you and your family? Well, look no further. This is Pastor Aaron, and I want to personally invite you to join me at Oak Park Church of God, where we aspire to be the most loving church that offers hope, forgiveness, restoration, and new beginnings through Jesus Christ. Sunday morning worship starts at 10:30 a.m., and Wednesday night Bible study starts at 7 p.m. We are located at 184 Georgia Highway 86 East, just outside Oak Park. I can't wait to see you and your family, and I'm saving you a seat.
At L&B Trucking in Uvalde, family is key, and Billy Bratton is proud of his grandsons, Hunter and Gage Herndon, who will be seniors at Toombs County High School next term. Good luck to Hunter, Gage, and Coach Bratton in tonight's special spring football game in the pit. And a special shout out to Daniel Bratton, Toombs County High School's water boy. Thanks for keeping our boys hydrated.
John's Country Junction is your full-service convenience store. John and his family strive to give each customer the absolute best experience they can. They stock just about anything you would need. From gas and diesel, Georgia Lottery, the coldest beer. He also carries bread, milk, eggs, and so much more. When you're on the south end of the county, stop by John's Country Junction. John McDonald wants to wish the Toombs County Bulldogs the best of luck in this spring game. Stop in the next time you need a snack at John's Country Junction, located on US 1 South.
Hello, I'm Pastor Stephen Toole, pastor of the Cedar Crossing Church of God. I'm also known as PT, chaplain of the Toombs County Bulldogs. Here at Toombs County, we are very blessed with some of the most amazing students, teachers, coaches, staff, and administrators on the planet. Let's continue to do all we do for His glory and let our light shine. The Cedar Crossing Church of God loves you. Go Toombs County Bulldogs.
Miller's Septic Tank has been serving all your septic tank needs for over 60 years. When you need a septic tank installed or serviced, call them first. They would like to wish Hunter and Gage Herndon the best of luck at tonight's spring game. Septic Tank is family owned and operated. Call today for a free estimate on a new septic tank. Serving Cedar Crossing, Uvalde, and all over Southeast Georgia. For more information, call Miller Septic Tanks at 912-585-0530 and go Dogs. Lassiter Equipment and Lines is your local John Deere and Steel dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customers with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size jobs from home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud supporters of Toombs County Athletics and wish the Bulldogs the best of luck tonight. Come see Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere dealer at 1601 U.S. Highway number 1 South in Lyons, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 until noon.
She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on.
When it comes to saving money on your grocery bill, make sure you come and get these farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons. Like a 3-pound bag of sweet Vidalia onions, 2 for $5. Fresh golden pineapples, $1.98. Premium beefsteak tomatoes, 98 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bicolor corn, 2 for $1. Red seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. 3 fresh express salads, $2.78. 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, $2.98. Come save money throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get CRC Brakeland 2 for $6, Gunk Original or Foamy Engine Cleaner $3.49, Seafoam Motor Treatment or Deep Creep Penetrating Lubrication $7.99, and a gallon of Chevron Delo 400 Diesel Motor Oil $13.99, and Napa Def $9.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer.
This is TCB Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lyons, Vidalia, Y101.
Welcome back to Booster Stadium. We're at halftime with about 6 minutes left in the half. It's 21-7, Toombs over Wheeler. I did go down to the locker room and understand there are no ejections from either side, but several players were flagged, and I don't know how that's going to be enforced to start the second half. But Coach Marsh was very stern but very confident that that's not the way Toombs County handles themselves, even retaliating after a great play. And Wheeler County showed some frustrations, and Coach Marsh's message to his boys at the half was inspiring, and it sounded good to hear that Toombs County's not going to play football like that. And Coach Marsh, I don't think I had an incident like that in a regular season game since he's been here, and he's not interested in it starting now. So running over some baseball, the Final 4 week starts next week. Out of Single A, our neighbors over in Metter are traveling to Charlton County. Ace Charter's traveling to Gordon Lee. Again in Double A, which Toombs County had a great season. Coach Derek James did an amazing job with our Diamond Dogs this year. Bremen, who beat Bleckley County in 3 games. Bleckley, remember, is the one that knocked Toombs out. Lovett will travel to Bremen Thomasville host Jeff Davis, our neighbors from over there in Hazel. Out of AAA, our neighbors in Appling County are traveling about 4 hours north to Franklin County. North Hall is traveling to Ringgold High School. Out of 4A, Benedictine out of Savannah is going to travel to North Oconee. And Bainbridge is going to travel to Marist. So the single A through 4A is got some pretty good games lined up. Out of 5A, Ware County is traveling to Stars Mill, and St. Pius X will be traveling to Loganville. Loganville always puts together a good baseball team. And out of 6A, Lassiter will travel to Pope, and Houston to Altoona. Robin, can you hear me? Hey, we did. See if you got anything. It went dead. See if you got anything. Lit up. Dead. It just went dead. Okay. Robin can still hear me. So it's apparently air technical difficulties. If you ask Eddie, I'm the world's worst with user operator error when it comes to these equipment we use. But so single A through 7A has some great games lined up on the Final Four baseball, which concludes the 2020-2021 school year as far as their sports go. And then it's off to summer break and back to work for these Bulldogs that are get back to their passing leagues that they missed out on this past season due to some COVID issues. So we're about 2:45 away from kickoff in the second half. And Toombs County is now back on the field. They're warming up on the north side, and Wheeler County is warming up on the south side. And what a great night to end the football portion of the spring. And Toombs County's sporting events for the year and get ready for next season. So we're going to take about a 60-second timeout, 2 minutes from the beginning of the second half. We're going to take a 60-second break, and you're listening to Toombs County Bulldog here on Y101.
Lassiter Equipment and Lines is your local John Deere and Steel dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customers with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size jobs from home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud supporters of Toombs County Athletics and wish the Bulldogs the best of luck tonight. Come see Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere dealer at 1601 U.S. Highway number 1 South in Lyons, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 until noon.
She thinks my tractor sexy. It really turns her on.
Miller's Septic Tank has been serving all your septic tank needs for over 60 years. When you need a septic tank installed or serviced, call them first. They would like to wish Hunter and Gage Herndon the best of luck at tonight's spring game. Miller Septic Tank is family owned and operated. Call today for a free estimate on a new septic tank. Serving Cedar Crossing, Uvalde, and all over Southeast Georgia. For more information, call Miller Septic Tanks at 912-585-0530 and go Dogs.
Yeah, I'd told her let me know when I'm close.
When it comes to saving money on your grocery bill, make sure you come and get these farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons. Like a 3-pound bag of sweet Vidalia onions, 2 for $5. Fresh golden pineapples, $1.98. Premium beefsteak tomatoes, 98 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bicolor, 2 for $1. Red seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. 3 fresh express salads, $2.78. 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, $2.98. Come save money throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons.
Come check out these great deals at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer. Get CRC Brakeland 2 for $6. or foamy engine cleaner, $3.49. Seafoam motor treatment or deep creep penetrating lubrication, $7.99. And a gallon of Chevron Delo 400 diesel motor oil, $13.99. And Napa Def, $9.99. They also make hydraulic hoses at Toombs Auto Parts in Lyons and Brogdon Auto Parts in Swainsboro, your local Napa dealer.
All right, we're back at Booster Stadium for the second half of this spring game. The varsity should only play the third quarter, I believe is the way the agreement is. So they've got 12 minutes on the clock. Wheeler County is going to be kicking off to Toombs County to begin the second half. Hopefully tempers have calmed down. I know Coach Thomas Smith probably had to talk with his guys. He's not going to tolerate the extracurricular that we saw at the end of the first half. And it's spring football, and let's learn and get some experience and make each other better for the 2021 regular season. Number 3 from Wheeler County, who had their first kickoff that didn't go far at all, maybe a 30-yard kickoff. He's going to be kicking off again. He's a left-footed kicker. He's one of their starting running backs, best guy. And Toombs has only got 2 players deep. And here's the kick. And it's going to be fielded right around the 20-yard line on a hop by number 2. So the Toombs County offense is going to be taking the field and looking to see if Gavin Hall makes another trip. He is. So Gavin Hall will be leading the offense for the third quarter. They're going with 3 wide, 4 wide. Two left, 2 right. You got one in the backfield. And Hall's looks a little bit of confusion on the line. They're looking for a lineman. He's making his way out there. And looks like we're set. 16 seconds left to go on the play clock, so plenty of time to get the play off. Hall takes a snap, and he hands it off. To Williams for about no gain. 2nd and 10 Bulldogs from their own 30-yard line. If you're looking at your radio dial, they're going from left to right. Hall takes a snap and throws. It's completed. Down to the 40-yard line. It's close to a first down. Sophomore Caden Marsh with the reception. Caden had 7 catches last year, caught the majority of those at the first half of the year before a neck injury pushed him out of a few games. So it's good to see he's back. He's a big, stocky receiver. And we've got a flag from the line judge on the Wheeler side. And they're going to call offsides on the defense. So that's going to move the Dogs up to about the 46-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 5. Coach Branham's sending the signs in. Hall's making his reads. He's audible in at the line. And Wheeler County appears to be blitzing, and he just drew him off again. So Hall sees something where he's audible in to have everybody sit still so he can draw him off. And it appears they're putting 8 in the box on him. So they're trying to put a lot of heat on him. So we got a 1st and 10 from the 49, and Hall takes a snap. And the ball's handed off to, I believe it was number 41. Maybe loss of a yard.
About 1.5. He's 2nd down and the ball's level.
All right, they're checking in different tight ends. Hall is getting the play, making his initial read on the defense. Marsh is moving over to the left side of the field at a slot receiver spot. And Hall takes a snap and drops back, and he's got a lot of heat on him. And a lot of heat. And he throws the ball completed to number 2.
We back up, Matt.
Thank you, Eddie. If you hadn't heard from Eddie, that's because he was helping me figure out this mess I got us into with the radio situation. But he's got us good to go, and I know I don't sound like Eddie. He does a bazillion times better job than I do, and I was struggling to piece it together for him. But That long completion, I believe, is going to be called back. It is. It's going to be on a hold. So it's going to move Toombs County back to the 45-yard line, but we're going to have a 2nd and 15.
All right, Gavin Hall brings them up, 2nd and 15. Ball's at about the 40-yard line, 45-yard line, rather. He takes the snap, throws it to number 88, and he puts his head down, gets up to about the 47. He gets about 2, maybe 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Wheeler County.
Oh, man.
Personal foul, roughing the passer against Wheeler County.
I was watching the line judge over here trying to figure out where he was going to place the ball. Missed that.
These Wheeler kids seem to still be a little fired up as with the first half stuff.
It'll move them down now to the 36. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Chain Gain over there dragging a little bit tonight. Trying to get them set. Here's the snap to Gavin. He's got some pressure. Throws it across the middle. 88 again. And he catches the ball around the 32. Goes down to about the 31 maybe. And who is 88?
I have no clue. I do know number 1 is Dalton Lane.
And I found out that number 2 is Cam Robertson.
Well, that's exciting for Cam. He
Yeah.
didn't get a whole lot of time last year, and he appears to be the go-to playmaker guy. Maybe to take the Tyler Heath Chandler Lynn spot out there at the wideout.
2nd and 6. Gavin takes the snap. Looking, throwing deep, going to Cam. Touchdown, Dog!
You just talked him up. That is his 2nd touchdown reception. That one going for 36 yards.
And that is Gavin Hall's 4th of the night.
He's lighting it up for sure.
He sure is. He reared back, had some pressure, but he reared back and threw that perfect strike right over the left shoulder of Cam Robertson, and he run right under it in the end zone for 6 points.
Kick the extra point.
Miles attempting to go 4 for 4 on the night.
Snap, hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:08 left to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 28-7, Toombs County over Wheeler County. We'll be back after this break. You're listening to Bulldog Football Spring Edition on Y101.
Are you looking for a church home for you and your family? Well, look no further. This is Pastor Aaron, and I want to personally invite you to join me at Oak Park Church of God, where we aspire to be the most loving church that offers hope, forgiveness, restoration, and new beginnings through Jesus Christ. Sunday morning worship starts at 10:30 a.m., and Wednesday night Bible study starts at 7 p.m. We are located at 184 Georgia Highway 86 East, just outside Oak Park. I can't wait to see you and your family, and I'm saving you a seat.
Back to Booster Stadium. Toombs County increases their lead 28-7 over Wheeler County. Jose Mata is getting ready to kick it off. I'm assuming he's still kicking off.
Yep, looks like it. Yep. He'll be kicking from the 40.
Okay. As during the regular season, all your Toombs County kickoffs are brought to you by GTS Plantation. They're one-stop shop for all your building needs. And the guy that owns the place is a really cool dude.
Here's the kick, and he puts his foot into it. And a little short, gets down at about the 15. So Wheeler County will take over 1st and 10 from somewhere. It's wherever the official decides to put the ball down, apparently.
That's right.
It's been from the 20 to the 20 to the 30.
So we're going to see how Wheeler County responds after their talk at the half. Defensively, they seemed a lot more aggressive than they were in the first half, but Gavin and Cam burning deep.
1st and 10, number 1 brings them up. Got left, one to the right. They give it to number 3 again, and we hit him at the line of scrimmage. Tank Morris, Will Watts, and we back into that routine. Tank Morris, Will Watts on the stop. And I tell you, on defense, I have been real impressed with Hunter Herndon. Hunter has played a tremendous defense. He's playing that safety guy. When they pull up tight, he pulls him in on one of the wide outs, and he's just playing an extremely good game tonight. They throw it across the middle, and Hunter Herndon again. He drags him down around the 45. Not after he gets the first down, but Hunter's just kind of playing center field. Number 12, I don't know who that is.
I don't know 12.
He was in on the stop as well.
The last 12 I knew was a sensational quarterback, Trey Cloud.
Yeah. Well, don't know who that is. We'll try to find out. 1st and 10 now. They take and give it to number 3 again off that right side. He runs that little sweep, gets off the corner, crosses the 40 down to about the 35, close to another first down. Second and a yard. They get him. They're going to mark it to 36. Hank Morrison on the stop. We a little weak off of that tackle on both sides, honestly. When they run that play, they just I hadn't picked up whether they're trying to trap us or we just missing some blocks.
And Toombs blitzed.
Yeah, we blitzed on that one. Got him in the backfield. Trey Cloud, but not Trey. Thomas Cloud, Trey's little brother. And on the stop.
Coach Martin made an excellent call on that weak side blitz because I believe that was going to be a counter, but they blew it up in the backfield.
Yeah, and it was the perfect timing, on 2nd and 1. Drops them back to 3rd and about 4. A long 4. Number 1 back. It got one split out to each side. Got a man up, slot man. They give it to number 2, and we hit him right on the line of scrimmage again. Landon Logan. Tank Mars, Will Watts. Who's 28? Apparently it's Jones. Thank you, Mike. 4th and 4. Picked up maybe a half a yard.
I'm going to agree with Coach Smith on this. It's kind of 4-down territory you got to go for.
Yeah, you got to go for this. Especially you've been successful running that little counter that they run there. And he's going to call a timeout. So Wheeler County will take a timeout with 6:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. It's 28-7. Toombs County will take a break. You're listening to Bulldog Football Spring Edition on Y101.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
Back at Booster Stadium, where Wheeler County has burned the first time out of the second half. It's 28-7, and it is a crucial 4th and 5 for the Wheeler County Bulldogs.
Matt, wouldn't you just like to have every football game of the season like tonight?
Oh, absolutely.
Beautiful weather. I mean, it's perfect. A little bit of a breeze, a little bit of a chill. Just a beautiful night for football.
Couldn't ask for better weather in a spring game.
Oh, no. Absolutely. They take the snap, looking to throw. Got a man open. He shakes a man. Hunter Herndon grabs him after he got into the secondary and got away from the first guy. And he brings him down around the 20-yard line, maybe the 19. They're going to spot it at about the 19. It'll be 1st and 10 now from the 19. Once again, Hunter really playing center field out there.
He's not going to let too many folks get by him if he can get hands on them.
No, he's proved that tonight. He made a couple of real good tackles. They hand it to number 3 on that counter up the middle again. He picks up a yard or so. It'll be second down and about, a long 8.
Looked like Tank Morris and Will Watts on that stop.
Number 20 and number 13, Caden Versluis.
Now they're saying 13 is Versluis.
Who knows?
I have no idea. I wish I had Mike's roster. I couldn't get one. All right, second and 8. Number 1 brings him up to the line. He's got a man split out to each side. And he keeps it himself, goes up the middle, but he is thrown around by Tank Morris. Lost the football. Tank just threw him like a dish rag.
And I believe they said it's Toombs County football.
And it may be. Let's see who got it.
Toombs County.
Who come up with it?
Number 3.
No, 27.
27. Okay, Logan Landon.
Logan Landon. And Wheeler County got a man down. He's rolling around on the ground. Let's take a break while they check him out. 5:10 left to go in the third quarter. 28-7, Toombs County on top. You're listening to Bulldog Football Spring Edition on Y101.
John's Country Junction is your full-service convenience store. John and his family strive to give each customer the absolute best experience they can. They stock just about anything you would need, from gas and diesel, Georgia Lottery, the coldest beer. He also carries bread, milk, eggs, and so much more. When you're on the south end of the county, stop by John's Country Junction. John McDonald wants to wish the Toombs County Bulldogs the best of luck in this spring game. Stop in the next time you need a snack at John's Country Junction, located on US 1 South.
At L&B Trucking in Uvalde, family is key, and Billy Bratton is proud of his grandsons, Hunter and Gage Herndon, who will be seniors at Toombs County High School next term. Good luck to Hunter, Gage, and Coach Bratton in tonight's special spring football game in the pit. And a special shout out to Daniel Bratton, Toombs County High School's water boy. Thanks for keeping our boys hydrated.
And we're back here at the pit. Toombs County now 1st and 10. We take the snap and give it up the middle. And I'm trying to see who it is, but I believe he got a first down.
A little bit of extracurricular down there at the bottom of the pile.
Yep. He's up to the 25, got a first down. I couldn't tell who had the ball.
Looked like
Artavius Williams on the carry. Picks up about 13 up to the 25, so it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 25-yard line. And we've swapped it around a little bit. We've got motion in the backfield, but we've got number 8 at quarterback. Number 8.
Must be MacArthur. They must be doing the wild dog, as they called it. DJ ran it last year.
Got you.
No, that's going to be number 9, Juju Cutler. He's going to be a sophomore backup quarterback this year. Speed.
He takes the snap. The throw, dead on. Pass incomplete. Intended for number 17. And it comes up short. It'll be second down now and 15.
Juju was a major role in the Toombs County Middle School years of success. He was down there. Ran this offense excellent. He's a great athlete. Look for him to hit the field in different positions this year.
Cutler takes the snap. He's looking to throw. That's some pressure. Gets the throw off, but intercepted. Intended for number 13, but number 4 stepped in front of it and picked him off. And it's just that inexperience of knowing when to throw it and when not to throw it.
And he'll learn. He's got great wheels. In the future, when you see him back there, he'll pull that run with it.
Yeah. He had room to run.
But there is a flag on the play.
Yeah. It's against us. I think we had some holding. They'll probably decline that, take the ball.
Motion on Toombs, but they're waiting the ball. It looks like it's a Wheeler County ball.
Wheeler County now take over 1st and 10 from the 29.
4:24 remaining in the third quarter.
4:24.
In other spring football news, Swainsboro defeated Dodge County 33-6 last night in Swainsboro.
That's big. They give it to number 3 again, and he's around that right side. And we got 2 or 3 guys trying to hit him.
Like Cade Marsh finally got the tackle.
Marsh on the stop. Along with number 12, whoever that is. Second and 2. Picked up about 8. They have run that little counter pretty successful. And I know we're hurting on the defensive line. We're missing some meat up there that we had last year.
Missing Usher, Braddock.
Right. So we're missing some healthy sized guys, and these guys got some big shoes to fill. But you can bet over the summer they're gonna hit the weight room. They'll buck up. They'll learn. This little bit of practice they've had in the last couple of weeks and this game tonight will give them some experience. So when they hit practice next August, you'll see a different set of guys out there.
After the spring game between Dodge and Swainsboro, and Dodge is who Toombs County will open up against in Eastman this year. I'll finish it after the play.
One takes a snap. He's looking to throw, going toward the end zone, and broke up by number 3, and we got a flag.
Pass incomplete. There's a flag on the play.
Toombs County opens up in Eastman against Dodge County, and after their spring game loss against Swainsboro last night, head coach Ken Kofer, and I'm a Ken Kofer fan, he's a good guy, announced to the Dodge County football team that he was finding his position as head football coach and taking a football job in Alabama where his wife's been over a year. So Dodge has got a lot of rebuilding in a short amount of time before they open up the season against Toombs County.
And he has done a tremendous job at Dodge County. He really has. I agree with you. I'm a fan of his. He's just a good guy and has brought Dodge County back to what Dodge County used to be.
He did. They were only 1 point away from beating us last year.
Yep.
One hard hit.
Good hit there by Cade Marsh.
Number 11, Cade Marsh says no go.
Drops the ball back to about the 11. See where they're going to spot it. I think it's about the 11. Make it second and about a long 4 from the 11-yard line.
Ball 11, loss of 3.
Number 1 brings him up. He's got everybody in tight. 2 slot men, 1 man in the backfield. Puts a man in motion, gives it to him off that right side, and we miss him in the backfield. Oh, and he's hit hard. Was that Hunter Herndon again?
Him or Thomas Cloud?
Whoever it was, he leveled him.
DJ Austin.
DJ Austin. Okay. It's hard to tell because they're way on the far end on the other side of the field. It's let's see where they spotted. I don't know if he got enough for the first down or if he's right at the first down marker.
I believe it's going to be first and goal.
It's going to be first and goal. First and goal from the 7.
Maybe it's third and goal. They've got, it's a third and goal. The guys with the
yard markers are just standing there in the way. Okay, I got you.
They had me all messed up.
Yep. I was fixing, that's my brother holding the down marker. I was fixing to get on to him because he hadn't changed it right. Get with the program now.
So following opening up the season at Eastman, Toombs County will host the Tatnall County Battle Creek Warriors here at Booster Stadium for their home opener. Their head coach, a former friend and coach of ours, Coach Isaac Farrell, has done an excellent job over there in Reedsville with that crowd. Third game of the season is Berrien County. We will travel to Nashville, Georgia for that. And then the fourth game of the season, we will host a very good single-A Pelham team who's also got a new head coach this year.
That'll be interesting.
It will. If anybody remembers Pelham, that's where former offense coordinator Daniel Dorsey came from.
Yep. 3rd and goal from the 7. They split number 1 out to a wide out. Now they put him in motion. And number 3 takes it right up the middle. And they push forward, and we keep pushing him back. And we got a flag. I don't know what that is. Old Mike's got away with words, don't he?
I see who this is on. It's probably a personal foul.
They were all pushing back and forth with each other. I didn't really catch nothing out of the way. But you get down in the middle of all that. Personal foul, Toombs County.
That's going to give them a 1st and goal on the 1.
1st and goal from the 1. 1:49 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Basically, the ball game for these guys. 4th quarter will be with the JV team. Let's keep him out of the end zone. They snap it to number 3 again. He pushes, but I think we stopped him again. On 4th down, I think we stopped him. It's 1st down. We stopped him, Matt. 1st and 10 from the, maybe 1 yard line or half yard line for Toombs County.
I may have erred. I may have called that a personal foul based on what was going on. It may have just been half the distance to the goal, but that was indeed 4th and goal.
Yeah.
And the Bulldogs with a huge stop. That's got to build a lot of confidence to stop that offense. Wheeler County is by no means a pushover offense.
No, like we said before, now they've got some pretty good sized guys on the line. I don't know what, experience wise. Apparently he had a good many of these kids coming back because they're playing like they have, played before.
They have definitely bit into his program over
right.
Wheeler County.
We're 1st and 10 out of our own goal line here. And we're trying to run some clock, but it's stopped at 59 and a half seconds. And now we got a flag.
Delay a game. I cannot see who's at quarterback. Looks like number 10, Caden.
Yeah, I can't tell. Here comes Gavin. Gavin Hall. And like Mike said, they moved it back an inch, and it's still 1st down.
So Hall back at quarterback. Versluis slides out to a slot receiver spot on the right side.
It's 1st and goal. Clock starts. We try to throw it out. We get it out to about the 5 or 6. And we got a flag there. It was complete to number 10. Brought the ball up to about the 8 yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2.
What's the flag?
3. Flag is on them. And now they're waving it off. Waving the flag off. No, he's stopping the clock. That's what he's trying to do.
That's going to be a 15-yard.
Just a 15-yard penalty. It was a personal foul on them. Stopping the clock there at 22 and a half seconds. We take the snap. They all over Gavin quick. He throws it out of bounds. Nobody even close, but
that's where that experience is starting to pay off.
Yep. He did the right thing there. Clock never moved. I think they'd run off some extra time and they were trying to balance it back out. So it's 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Now I'm not sure how they're going to do the JV part, if they're going to start like it's a new game or if they're just going to pick up where they're at.
I would think they've started over. I can't remember years past. We didn't get this luxury due to the COVID.
Yeah. Give it to number 4 up the middle, and he picked up a yard, maybe a yard and a half. And that'll probably be the last play of the third quarter. Unless somebody calls a timeout, 7-6-5. And that's on it. They won't stand around until it runs out. So at the end of 3, Toombs County 28, Wheeler County 7. We'll be back for the fourth quarter in the JV team. Right after this break, you're listening to Bulldog Football Spring Edition on Y101.
Hello, I'm Pastor Stephen Toole, pastor of the Cedar Crossing Church of God. I'm also known as PT, chaplain of the Toombs County Bulldog. Here at Toombs County, we are very blessed with some of the most amazing students, teachers, coaches, staff, and administration on the planet. Let's continue to do all we do for His glory and let our light shine. The Cedar Crossing Church of God loves you. Go Toombs County Bulldogs.
Lassiter Equipment and Lines is your local John Deere and Stihl dealer. Their number one goal is to provide their customers with outstanding customer service. They have equipment for any size jobs from home to the farm. All the staff and management are proud supporters of Toombs County Athletics and wish the Bulldogs the best of luck tonight. Come Lassiter Equipment, Toombs County's John Deere dealer at 1601 U.S. Highway number 1 South in Lyons, open Monday through Friday from 7:30 until 5:30 and Saturday from 7:30 until noon.
She thinks my tractor sexy. It really turns her on.
Back in lines, and I believe
we're starting from where we were at. They just moved the ball to the other end, just like you just picked up where the other team left off. So, and of course, the mistake they made is our JV team went to the end that we were on. So they had to move them around. They just excited to be out there.
They are, and I'm excited to see them out there.
Yeah, that's 11 new guys. I'm looking to see. I don't think we've seen any of these numbers thus far in the game. So 11 new guys getting an opportunity to play a quarter against Wheeler County, who, for all practical purposes, will put out 11 of their new guys. And this is what's always, if you get down in games, Matt, and we found ourselves in a couple of games last year where we were able to throw some of these young guys out there and let them play. I believe that helped us go further in the playoffs, or get to the playoffs and go into the playoffs because we had some young kids that had a little bit of playing experience.
It definitely helped in the depth portion of it.
Yeah.
These young backs that are really getting a chance to shine now, and Cam Robertson that's really shown out at wide receiver didn't get a shot because you had the Tyler Heaths and Chandler Lynn's out there, DJ Mincy, Brandon Usher, where I thought we may be hurting offensively. Gavin Hall and his offense has really shown that we're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Now at quarterback is 8th grader Lagonza. I'll think of his last name in a minute. Used to be a neighbor of mine. He's a good kid with a lot of speed.
Well, he takes the ball, keeps it himself, and hurdles and jumps and jumps and hurdles, and
14-yard game.
And we got a flag. Boy, I tell you, we had a dead ball foul, unsportsmanlike conduct, Toombs County. Somebody must have said something. Yeah, they got to move it back. I don't know what they did, but they will decipher through and find out.
Lagonza, with him being an 8th grader and being moved up to junior varsity this year, he will play 1 year behind Gavin Hall. You will see him a lot his freshman year. He is lightning fast and can read a defense. He's been working with a high school the last 2 years during the summer.
It's great to be able to have that talent and have the knowledge that you've got by doing that. Here he is trying to throw the ball It broke up. He just kept it running himself. And they run him out of bounds around the 35, 36 yard line. So it's he got about 11 of the 15 penalty back. So it's going to be second down, and let's see if they can figure out what it's going to be. They play them with the chains over there. I don't know where they are. I guess it's the first down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. We take the ball. We hand it up the middle. And he's still on his feet, number 24. Number Johnson.
You know, one of the things that make me proud to be a Toombs County Bulldog is you see our senior class down there with DJ Brand and Chandler, and Brand just, tap that young fellow on the helmet and congratulate him on a great run.
Right. They need that encouragement from guys that they've looked up to, Toombs County back up to the line. We got two split out to the right. They give it to Johnson again off that at the 50. He's at the 45. And they knock him down. He got a first down. Picked up about 11 or 12 yards there.
If that young man keeps hitting them holes as hard, I know he's small, but if he keeps hitting them holes that hard, he's going to find some carries on Friday nights before long.
He sure will. He's a little guy, but he's quick. Yeah, they moving some folks around. This is what you expect, and when you get the young kids out here, a lot of them little confused at first. He keeps the ball. The quarterback does. Runs around the right side. Picks up a first down. Gets down to about the 30-yard line. Picks up another first down. Man, these 6 and 24 is eating up the yardage.
I'm extremely excited to see Lagonza. I know in middle school probably hated him moving up a little early, but his time to shine is not far from now.
Yeah. He brings them up. We got 2 split to the left, 1 in the backfield. He fakes the handoff. He's got some pressure. He's looking to throw, and they all over him. So he just barrels it down and goes forward. Gets back to about the line of scrimmage. They had lost a half a yard. It'll be second down, and they're going to move him back 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12.
If he'd have stayed course, I believe he'd at least made it back to the line. He stopped, tried to cut, and got in it. His route got interrupted by the Wheeler County defender. Again, learning.
Yep. We take the snap and fumble the ball, and they all over us. We got flags again. These officials, they must have had a quota. They had to throw so many flags tonight. I don't know.
They have been.
And they had to be personal fouls.
Personal foul face mask on Wheeler County.
Personal foul face mask.
So they had Toombs back at a 3rd and a very long, and they just gave up an automatic first down.
Yep. And here's what I like about Coach Morris and the coaching staff. Most coaches, when the JV team gets out there, they kind of just molds them back to the background and, let the other guys take over. And while he's letting the offensive coordinator for the JV team step forward in that role, he's still down on the sideline. He's watching, and he's still coaching. And that's what I like about him. He watches the young guys, and where he can see that they need to, he goes and tells the whoever's that's working with those kids, have them do this, have them do this. And I really like that about him. 3rd and 3 now. 18 left to go in the ball game. 20. They took the score off now. It was 28-7. They've got them back at zeros now. We're going to let the JV team tote their own weight. Quarterback keeps it again. We got a hold there. And he gets for the score, but it's coming back. Number 42. 42 tapped his guy on the shoulder and said, let's dance a little bit. And,
he didn't want to dance, so he grabbed him and brought him back to him.
That's right. Honest mistake. Natural reaction.
But he did give Lagonza a chance to show off his speed.
He did. And he went around that corner quick. He really did. He looks like a good basketball kid.
I don't know if he plays basketball or not.
Really?
I know that
he just got that build.
Every day in the yard, you see him out there throwing that football.
Really? Yeah, he's got a good basketball, which comes in handy now. He's that long, linky. Keeps the ball itself, throws, gets to complete to number 16, who shuffles 2 or 3 men away from him, breaks a couple of tackles and gets down to about the 21-yard line and picks up a pretty good bit. It's going to bring up, let's see where they spot it. Going to be about 4th and a long 3. And, of course, we're going for it. There again, Coach Marsh coaching on the sideline. Telling these little kids, the young guys, hey, I need you to do this. And we hand it up in the middle, and he goes nowhere. They bring him down at the 25, and we'll give the ball over on downs. 1st and 10 now for Wheeler County.
6:45 remaining in the JV quarter.
While they're changing over once again, just thank you to all the sponsors that helped make tonight possible. We started talking about this and we said, well, we got to have some folks that would support it. And these folks just stepped up in a big way and said, hey, we want to support football, even though it's spring. So thank you to them and everybody that had a part in bringing tonight's game to everybody. They've got a timeout on the field, so we'll take a break. 6:03 left to go in the ball game. You're listening to Bulldog Football Spring Edition on Y101.
Miller's Septic Tank has been serving all your septic tank needs for over 60 years. When you need a septic tank installed or serviced, call them first. They would like to wish Hunter and Gage Herndon the best of luck at tonight's spring game. Miller Septic Tank is family-owned and operated. Call today for a free estimate on a new septic tank, serving Cedar Crossing, Uvalde, and all over Southeast Georgia. For more information, call Miller Septic Tanks at 912-585-0530 and go Dogs.
All right, we're back in lines where the JV defense is taking the field and a correction on number 10. I will find out who he is. That was Caden Versluis's number last year, but the Versluis is, in fact, wearing number 13 tonight. So I apologize to number 10's parents for being misinformative tonight.
Hopefully everybody can forgive us. Wheeler County on their first offensive play. We grab them behind the line of scrimmage and ride him down like a broken mule. Push him back about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 14. Mike needs glasses. It's 14. Appreciate Doc and everything he does for Toombs County football. Him and his brother Mark, they're big supporters of Toombs County football, and we appreciate that. Wheeler County with the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man open and in and out of his hands on number 5. And good throw. Just I think he heard footsteps.
I was looking at number 64. He's a big guy to be lined up at middle linebacker, and I don't know what his assignment was, but it wasn't making a lot of sense. I was trying to figure it out and missed the whole pass play.
He is a big old kid, ain't he?
not what you think your traditional middle linebacker would be.
No, now he kind of looks like a safety. He's 10 yards off the ball. Wheeler County, third down. They give it to number 7 around that left side, and we stripped the ball, look like.
I believe we got the ball.
I believe we did. We did. We stripped the ball as he come around the corner. Number 29 for Toombs County. I don't know who that was, but he stripped the ball away from the runner and started back the other direction. Now that's instinct. That's good to see.
It is instinct. So we're at under 5 minutes, 4:51 remaining in the ball game. Looks to be a lot of fans starting to file out now.
1st and 10 from the 25. We take the snap, give it to the tailback again, and he just hit immediately. They had 20 and 53 for them come through the line just almost the time he got the football. 2nd down, we lost about 7, maybe 8 on that. Be 2nd and 18. We moving some folks around. We got one in the backfield, 2 split out to the left. Quarterback keeps it on the left side. He crosses the 30, and they knock him back around right there. He picked up 2 or 3 yards. It'll be 3rd down. Yep, it'll be 3rd down and about 15. Lagonza brings them back to the line. We got 1 man split to each side, 1 man in the backfield and a slot man. We line it down, take the snap, give it to 24. 24 dives into the middle, and they hit him immediately. And he might have got a yard or so. It'll be 4th down now and about 14. 3:23 left to go in the ball game. JV teams on the field for Toombs County and for Wheeler County. So 4th down, we're going to go for it. We're down at the 30-yard line, so we're going for it. Take the snap. Goes around the right side. He's looking to try to weave his way through a hole. Still on his feet. He's at the 25, the 20, the 15, the 10, and they run him out of bounds. There's that speed you were talking about, Matt. He literally just outrun everybody.
He's got phenomenal speed. Probably the fastest football player I have seen in my 30 years of football, and that's at any age group.
And if he's faster than Tavar Stillman and Thesson, then he is quick. That was 2
now
extremely fast youngins.
Tavares and Thez, they were just a different breed.
I'm telling you, it was fast. That was some fast boys. We're 1st and 10. We take the snap, looking to throw, throws it in the end zone, intercepted, and they're going to bring it out. And we knock him down around the 5, so Wheeler County will get the ball now. 1st and 10 from the 5 with 2:19 left to go in the ball game.
Coach Smith will probably have a chit-chat, another learning moment, just take a knee and get it at the 20.
Exactly. But when you're 8th, 9th grade and you intercept the ball, you want to run.
You want to take it to the house.
You want to go. Yeah. So it's it. That all that comes with experience and time. It's 1st and goal, or 1st and 10 now from about, just outside the 5-yard line. They're in somewhat of a hole, but they got a couple of minutes to dig their way out. They take the ball, the snap, and they give it to the little crossing back there, and he lost a yard or two. He did lose about 3. It's 2nd and 13.
I'll take a 2-0 win.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
At the 2-minute mark. 0-0 for these JV squads.
2nd and 13. They moving everybody around. Quarterback takes the snap. Looking to throw. He got a man, but he's down at the 4. He might have picked up another yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. They're going to give him 2 there.
3rd down and 11.
So 3rd and 11. The ball's just inside the 5-yard line. They got to go to just outside the 15, maybe the 16, to get a first down. Wheeler County splitting 2 out to the left, 1 to the right. Got 2 slot men. Quarterback's rolling to his left, looking to throw. Got a man open, and we all over him and run him out of bounds at about the 15.
Stop by Sam Kelly, number 20.
So he's going to be short by about a yard.
Under a minute.
Under a minute to play. 59 and a half seconds.
And they have done walked up the stick over there.
Already.
Well,
it's time for another one. That was last year's brand. It's done been through the war. 4th and about a half a yard. Wheeler County going for it. Throwing it deep. Oh, man, what an arm. Throwing it deep. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 5. We were all over him, number 29, I believe. Defending.
That was a nice, excellent breakup.
Yes, it was. Is that 29 or 24?
22, 24.
Oh, he's got his shirt rolled up so you can't see his number. 22. Kelly. He was step for step with him. 50 seconds. And we get the ball back now on the 15, maybe the 16 line.
What's the 10 Bulldogs? About the 15-yard line.
Enough time to run 2 or 3 plays. See if we can punch it in the end zone from about 15 yards out. We definitely have 1 on penetration. We've pretty much played on this end of the field the whole quarter.
Well, Lagon's got 50 seconds to figure out how to break that plane to go ahead and take the sweep on the night.
Well, here's the thing. He's already crossed the end zone once or twice and keep calling it back. So the rest of the guys will work with him. Hey. The other guys will work with him. I think he can work it out. Man split to each side. Got a man in the backfield. Long snap count. They give it to number 15 up the middle, and he got, maybe a half a yard or so. Let's see. Now they're saying they pushed him backwards. Let's see what the officials say. Yeah, they mark him back 1. He's 4th. It's 2nd and 1 now. Under 30 seconds left. Clock running.
Look for the keeper to the left.
Yeah, it's the wide side of the field. And they got confusion. One guy running off, and he's running back on. And they got to call a timeout with 13 seconds.
So while they're taking the timeout, I will preview a little bit of what we've got coming up as far as the rest of the season schedule. So we've got Dodge in Eastman, Tatnall at home, Berry in Nashville, Pelham at home. And then we got Riverside Military out of way up there, Gainesville, Georgia. That's a nice long ride. We'll be away on that. We're going to take a week off, and then we're going to start region play. We travel to Alma to face the Bacon County Red Raiders. We will be home to host a very tough Jeff Davis Yellow Jacket team. They made it to the second round last year and lost a tough one in Louisville to Jefferson County. We'll be at home against the Vidalia Indians, and as long as they've got Bryce Davis at quarterback, they're going to be tough.
Exactly.
We will have Swainsboro in Swainsboro, and we will finish the regular season with East Lawrence at home. And that is your 2021 Toombs County football schedule.
Looking forward to it. Second and 11. 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. JV team coming up. Clock runs out. Quarterback kept it, and he gets down to the 10-yard line. They knock him down, and that'll end the ball game. So the JV team knotted up, but we stayed on our end of the field. So let's take a break. We'll be right back. We'll wrap it all up for you. And you're listening to Toombs County Football Spring Edition on Y101.
When it comes to saving money on your grocery bill, make sure you come and get these farm-to-table specials in the produce department at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons. Like a 3-pound bag of sweet Vidalia onions, 2 for $5. Fresh golden pineapples, $1.98. Premium beefsteak tomatoes, 98 cents a pound. White, yellow, or bicolor corn, 2 for $1. Red seedless grapes, $1.98 a pound. 3 fresh express salads, $2.78. 5-pound bag of russet potatoes, $2.98. Come save money throughout the store at Thriftway, your Galaxy Food store in Lyons.
If you're tired of making multiple trips to the pharmacy each month for prescription refills, All Care Pharmacy can help. With our Care Plus program, we contact your doctor for refills. We fill all of your regular monthly medications at one time and package them by dose. This way, you only have to make one trip to the pharmacy to pick up your medications. Call All Care Pharmacy at 912-524-0100 for more information about this free service.
This is TCB Broadcasting, WLYU FM, Lyons, Vidalia, Y101.
We're back at the pit for the end of this spring game between the Toombs County Bulldogs and the Wheeler County Bulldogs. Toombs County comes out on top 28-7. JV teams knotted up at 0-0. Excited for both programs. Love both of the head coaches. I think Coach Marsh realized he was losing the bulk of his experience and these boys early. They look really good. Wheeler County's going to give single A run, that regional run. Their quarterback is an athlete. Number 2, number 3, they're athletes. They got a lot of size on that offensive line.
Number 10.
So if this is what they're looking like in the spring, I can imagine what they're going to look like after some passing leagues and summer workouts in the weight room. Coach Thomas Smith's going to do great things with those Wheeler County Bulldogs. As far as Toombs County, I was excited to see the passing game. I always knew Gavin Hall was a gunslinger. I was worried about his offensive line. I was worried about the receivers. And both of those seem to be well on their way to giving us a productive and successful 2021 football season.
They really did. There's a lot of things to build on right here. We did some things that we need to work on, but we did some good things. Gavin Hall passed for 4 touchdowns. And spring or any other time, that's an awesome feat within itself. So on 3 different receivers on the 4 touchdown passes. So it's a good thing to know we got that many different weapons in the passing game, which opens up the door for our running game. And I really think we've got some good young kids. They're not going to be bruisers like Usher and Mincy was, but they're quick, they're smart, and I think they're going to give us some dynamic running throughout the season. With the passing game, it's really just going to help them open that up and be able to make some runs that otherwise everybody would close in on us.
I'm excited for both sides. I'm sad to say this is it for the pit for 3 months, but 3 months from the day, mark it on your calendar, we headed to Savannah to face the Benedictine Cadets out of Class 4A. They were a Elite 8 team last year, multiple state championships at different levels. To be the best, you got to beat the best. And in Region 2AA, we've got 5 quality programs. And if you're going to compete with them, you got to play the tougher teams in the non-region. And you'll see that with the scrimmage of Benedictine, Pelham, Tattnall County, and Dodge County. So Dodge may have lost Coach Kofer, but they've still got a quality product. And the interim head coach was the assistant head coach. He's familiar with the program. During the summer, make sure you tune in to Y101. I'll be continuously bringing the Toombs County Bulldog Sports Report. Maybe a little dry on some days until the passing leagues get going, but I've got a whole summer to learn these kids, figure them out, and see what they're bringing to the table. And I want to wish our class of 2021 the best of luck on their endeavors in life. Graduation is here at the pit, 8:30 Saturday morning. And best of luck to that class. That class is just, they're amazing from top to bottom, from number 1 to number whatever numbers graduating. I hope they are successful in the communities that they decide to live in. Hopefully most of them are here at home. But a special group. It's really sad to see those kids go, following them all the way from rec ball. And, now we got new groups to follow. And as always, you lose some and you gain some. So once a Bulldog, always a Bulldog. And let's hope, just like the years past, these kids graduating, give back to the community, whether it's coaching at a rec level or spending some time like the seniors did tonight with the young kids that, probably made their day. I remember when they were the young kids coming up to the high school level, when the Keyshawn Morgans and Dalton McBrides and Irvin Mincy's were out here and encouraging them to get better and be better. And now they're the ones doing the encouraging. So it's a cycle that don't end. Every year's a sad year when you see them go, but every year's an exciting year when you see the new guys come.
It is. And that, one of the reasons we wanted to do this tonight is to showcase these kids, not only pay tribute to those that are moving on, as Matt said, but these 8th graders is coming up into the 9th grade. The 9th graders is coming on into the varsity team that'll be really a benefit to us. And so we got a glimpse of what to expect in the fall. And I'm be quite honest, I'm excited. I really am. So I'm looking forward. Like you say, we got 3 months before that scrimmage game to kick off the season against Benedictine. So, folks, hang in there with us. We're going to bring it to you and do the best we can. If you're not able to go to the game, be able to let you see it on your radio. So thank you to all our sponsors for helping us out here and be able to cover this spring football game. We appreciate it, Matt. Appreciate you jumping in here and let's getting this done. Thank you to Robin, Dave, all back at the station, making it all happen. So we look forward to seeing you in 3 months in Savannah, and we'll see you on the radio. For Matt Lynn, this is Eddie Toole. I am. You've been listening to the Toombs County Football Spring Edition on Y101.
Y101 now brings you the spring edition of Toombs County. You have been listening to a special presentation of Y101 Live Sports Action, brought to you in part by All Care Pharmacy in Lyons, Thriftway Galaxy Food Center in Lyons, Miller Septic Tank in Cedar Crossing, Lassiter Implement in Lyons, GTS Plantation, L&B Trucking in Uvalde, John's Country Junction in Lyons, Oak Park Church of God, Toombs Auto Parts, your Napa dealer in Lyons, and the Cedar Crossing Church of God. Thanks for listening to Toombs County High School football here on Y101 100.9.
God